Hi guys, this is Corex93 or Aerys again, bringing you my second war battle. This time it's on the Shinano River. I mean, for those who did, I do apologise for not uploading more, as it's been the bank holiday and my house has been pretty full, and it'd be sod's law that I'd be recording and someone would come barging on in. But in this game, I was against Pin or PIN. And it was an interesting battle as we were both a similar level. I'd like to go through a little bit more about what I do in this certain situation, as in my own experience I've looked on YouTube to try and find tactics videos for this particular battle formation, and I only found maybe one that was quite good, so I thought I'd put another one out there to help out. Now, obviously I briefly touched on my army setup in the last video. I've got my 2 units of Yari in the front rank. I do like them to be veteran, as that means they'll hold out a bit more. I've then got my bow warrior monks and my bow Ashigaru second rank, just so they can fire over and they can easily run back if needs be. I then have 2 just fresh units of Yari. I then have my warrior monks, 2 units of katana samurai, and then 3 more katana samurai in the back. And then on my flanks I've got my Yari cav and my warrior monk cav. And then further over here I've just got a unit of light cav. I was deciding whether or not to go for this objective, but he has deployed some units on this side. Now I'm going to try and face him here, maybe try and get the dojo, but I don't want to hold out for anything, so let's get this going. Now, my opponent, he's got the same amount of bows, so we'll have a similar fight here. Mine are a better rank than his. He's got Naginata, Yari, Nodachi. I've seen a lot of Nodachi recently. I'm not quite sure why, because they're not great, to be honest. A unit of lone sword, some more lone swords, 3 lone sword Ashigaru, and the Yari Ashigaru on the side. Now, at this point, he does split his army up into, I'm not quite sure why, and as you'll see later on in the video, it doesn't really work that well for him. Now I move my cavalry into these woods here, ready to flank round on him. I probably should have thought at this point that he hasn't got any cavalry in plain view, so they probably were hidden, and as a matter of fact they were hidden, and they revealed themselves later. Now I move up to this part of the woods here, half my army in. He is a little bit too close to the shrine for me, so I don't think I'm going to be able to capture it. Now yeah, here is cavalry coming across. He gets a few volleys off on my Yari, but that's not too much of a problem because I've got the 2 units behind. Now, I use my light cavalry just to scare off his bowmen, because we don't want them shooting us, and it's kind of useful just to have a small unit of cav. You know, it doesn't cost that much, just to scare off. Maybe get a flank charge in. He responds with his cav. He's coming around. He hits mine, so I bring 1 unit in and move around to flank with the other. Now he does manage to very sneakily get a unit of Great Guard right past my lines, so there's a big cavalry fight going on here. And he's also charging in his army here. Now, I will outdo him is because the rest of his army, for some bizarre reason, is halfway across the map. Now I put my guys, I'll just stop it here. Now as for the Yari wall spear tactics. Now, my first rank, as you can see, you need to get them down into spear wall as soon as you can. And then secondly, the second line, also you pull into the formation. You want these guys to take the brunt of the fighting after maybe, I don't know, about 10-15 seconds of combat. You want to move your second rank in just to bolster these, because we don't want these guys running away. So after that, we bring in our warrior monks. Now the warrior monks, I think, are a great tactic for this, because these guys will already be battered, they'll been fighting for a while. The warrior monks smacking in, obviously you've got their charge bonus, but you've also got their war cry ability. Now, I can't stress enough how important it is for this tactic to have a command general. Now, if you can get the stand and fight, brilliant. You're absolutely golden there. Also, with his ability that actually scares units that are nearby. I've had units that have wavered just when they've got by near the general. That's great, especially with his Warcry ability. Now, with the Katana Samurai, you want to bring them round to the flanks or behind to smack in. At this point, I do see he has his Yari Ashigaru and some warrior monks coming in, and I dispatch one of my 2 units of Katana Samurai, level 4, both level 4, to combat these, and they will take them on and they'll hold quite well. Now over in the corner, my cavalry is taking a bit of a beating. They do run and do get charged from behind, but these guys are mainly spears, and I've also got another unit of swordsmen coming in to combat these guys. As I think mainly he did have, well, he's got Great Guard, and Great Guard are good, but bogged down in fighting a lot of enemies. I mean, a lot of my guys, they will lose. Now here I do dispatch a unit to take out these spearmen and to go after his archers, because we don't want his archers constantly firing into me, as he didn't seem that bothered about killing his own guys. Over in this fight, my guys are winning, as swordsmen will always beat spearmen. I mean, he does have, well, they're only lone sword and they're no match for my Katana Samurai. Keeping your general always in stand and fight. Make sure he doesn't get charged by cavalry, because he will be okay in combat, but you don't want him to die. Now this is the closing parts of the battle. These guys are holding them down very well. We've got units wavering over here. The cavalry's dealt with. These archers are wavering. They're practically ready to rout. The morale's on red. And there we go. He ends the battle and leaves. I hope you've enjoyed this this battle, and I hope you found my tactics useful. Please leave a like if you did enjoy it, and leave a comment, as that's always helpful for me. And hopefully you'll tune in next time. Thanks, guys.